Namaste. Welcome ninth class students. Now we are moving to the part 3. Part 3 of second lesson. Second lesson part 3 and your second lesson is the natural realms of the earth. This lesson is somewhat confused, but it is a good knowledge for each children. And in the last class up to now we have discussed the shape of the earth and the forming of lands. And the two forms of the land are land and water is one thing, and second one on the land there are so many other parts. Firstly, the major part is the surface of the earth is divided into two parts, land and water. So we all know that there are so many continents, 7 continents, and water is 4 oceans. And not only that, there are some forms of water on the land also. So coming to the inner part, secondly, the landforms of the earth, the landforms of the land are mountains, valleys, plateaus, plains, coastal plains, deserts, all these. So, and after that, volcanoes. In the olden days, 6 major plates and 2 minor plates. Volcanoes, jigsaw puzzles, all these we have discussed. So, and how the sea floor is spreading, all this we have discussed. So, next we are moving to the next topic, that is the next of in the volcanoes we have discussed how the volcanoes are coming out, and what are the rocks which are present around. And nextly, external processes. External processes means the volcanoes, the sea floor spreading, and the earth mantle core, all these cracks on the earth, everything is going inside the earth. But now we are discussing the surface on the earth, how the changes are happening on the surface of the earth. The surface of the earth, how it is changing its sizes and shapes and the landforms. So that is the topic, external processes. External, internal, up to we have discussed the internal changes. Now we are going to discuss the external processes which are happening on the surface of the earth, how the surface is changing. So normally in the last classes itself we have discussed that due to the millions of years, due to the atmosphere changes, wind, water, everything, rains, summer, winter, all these, the moving of the earth plates. So by these the changes are happening, we have discussed. Now we are discussing the external changes which are happening because of water and wind. The two major things which are changing the earth surface are water and wind. Here, water and wind, these are very simple things. We are thinking these are very simple things. How these two can change the whole surface of the earth? How it is possible? No, it won't. It is impossible. In this way we used to think. But the water and wind is changing the landforms and the sizes and shapes, the landform of the earth on the surface of the earth. So how these two things are changing the external processes, how these two things are reason for the external changings, we will discuss now. So now actually, if the water is flowing normally, if the wind is blowing normally, means it is air, and this is normal water body, river or ocean or drinking body. So here, if the water changes its force, if the wind changes its force wind, very steady winds or very streams, very huge winds, or here very cyclones, tsunamis, if all these are happening, then there are some changes. For example, if we take a mountain as example, this is a mountain. This is a mountain. Can you believe that? Because of these two things, the mountain is changing its shape from mountain to normal land. It is changing, the mountain is changing its shape and size because of these two things, like normal land, normal plateau. A mountain can become from hill to mountain to plateau. A plateau can become from plateau to mountain. How it is possible? It is not just a 1 or 2 years, 30 years, 40 years or 100 years process. It is a process of millions of years. Slowly, when the wind is blowing on the top of the mountain, going on, if the wind is going on touching this mountain and forcing it, at that time the top cap of the mountain will be broken and it will be getting down. Then the mountain will be like this. Before winds, after winds. The mountain also is getting breakings, cracks on the top of the mountain because of these winds. The winds are blowing on the mountain and they are touching heavily. They are giving the dashes. These winds are also helped by the seasons, where summer, winter, sunlight, rains, all this. Due to the help of all these things also, the top of the mountain is getting very weak. Day by day, year by year, the top of the mountain is getting very weak, and then once a day, and after one day it will break and it will come down by rolling to the down part. So normal ground level. In this way, the mountain is changing its size and shape. Before winds, after winds, after more winds, it will become like this. After more winds, it will become like this. After more winds, it will become like, that's all. The mountain changed into the plateau. Simple. The mountain changed into the plateau because of these winds. Because of these winds. So the external changes are happening because of 4 steps. Because of 4 steps. 4 things. One is weathering. Second one is erosion. Third one is transportation. Fourth one is deposition. Deposition. These are the 4 things which are getting to the external changes, which are the reasons for the external changes. So because of weathering, weathering means if there is a mountain, now we have discussed before itself, the mountain which is getting weak year to year and it is getting cracks. So these cracks are happening because of the winds. That formation is called as weathering. That is called as weathering. Weathering means making the top part of the mountain weak and cracks. Some years ago, years after, it is daily process. In the daytime, in the summer time, in the daytime it is getting very hot sunrise. After in the night time it is getting very cool. And in the rainy season the top of the mountain is getting somewhat weak due to the water. In winter the rock is getting somewhat another feeling. So in this way due to the seasoning changes, due to the winds, the tops of the mountain and the rocks which are present on the land, huge rocks are getting cracks and they are getting broken. So this process is called as weathering. Breaking and dividing the mountain into different parts, rocks and mountains. That is called as weathering. Next, erosion. Erosion means the water which is flowing across the rocks, trees, mountains. This water is going on flowing there, the mountain or a rock getting the cracks and also getting broken. That means water is also having the power or force to break a mountain or to cut a mountain or to break a rock. So in this way the water is going on flowing and increasing its force. The water is breaking the rocks and mountains with its power, with its force. That is called as erosion. Transportation means the water is transformed. The water and wind both are transforming the dust, smoke, some particles, some sand from one place to another places with their forces. The force which is present in them is carrying out the dust, smoke, some dust particles, sand, silt, all these, and it is transporting from one place to another places. This is called as transportation. Deposition means when in any place, if the water or wind is getting slow, the force of them is getting lost. The force is lost means automatically the speed of water or wind will be slow. It will be changed into the slow. Then the things which are carried or the things which are transported from one place will be getting deposited at one place. For example, if we take a paper, there is a wind and the wind is carrying the papers which are fallen on the ground. Due to the wind, the force of the wind is taking the papers to the air and the paper is flying in the air. After some time, the force of the wind is decreased and the force of the wind is lost. Then automatically the paper will fall on the land. So that is called as deposition. In the same way, the wind or a water is carrying sand, silt, some minerals, some particles, some dust, smoke, all these. When the force is lost in them, automatically the things will be deposited at that spot. That is called as deposition. So transformation, the process of erosion, transportation after deposition. So in these two things, winds and water are combined. In these things only wind, sometimes water like in the form of rain. Erosion, water, most of all water, and the force of wind is also helped. So in this way, these four things are helping. These four things are helping the wind and water to break the mountains or crack the rocks, break them, and changing the landforms from mountain to plateau and plateau to mountain, normal land to the mountain, normal land to the plains, normal land to the deltas. In this way, these are helping these two things to make the external changes. So all this process which is happening, this process is called as denudation process. This process is called as denudation process. Totally, this process is called as denudation process. Denudation process. Denudation process. Completely, this is called as denudation process. In the denudation process, these all taking place one after other, and they are helping to the water and winds to occur the external changes. So these are the main reasons. Nowadays, which we are seeing the mountains, maybe few years ago, maybe they are the plateaus. The plateaus which we are seeing now, maybe a few years ago they are mountains. Maybe these mountains which we are seeing now, might be these mountains can change like a plateaus after some years after some years. So maybe these plateaus also will change like a mountains after some years. We can't say anything, because this is a going on process and this is continuous process. There is no change and there is no stop. The climate, due to the climatic conditions, helping of conditions, rainy seasons conditions, winter, summer, rainy, heavy winds, flowing winds, all the winds, because of all these getting forces in the water and wind, then there is a changes in the external surface of the earth. On the surface, in this way, the surface of the earth is changed into different forms. So some members can say that I saw a mountain, but from my childhood to nowadays I am seeing it continuously, but there is no crack on it, but there is no change in it. The mountain is like a mountain itself. But I told you in the previous, that is now itself I told you that few minutes ago I told you, this is not the process of 30, 40, 50, 100 years process. It is a process of millions of years. It will take millions of years. Okay. So 9th class external process we have completed our topic. Nextly, work of water. Work of water we will discuss in the next part. So this part is completed up to now. Note the names, note the process, everything. Take the textbook and see the pictures in it very clearly. If you want, you can also read the textbooks also. Okay, thank you 9th class children. Thank you.